Hello friends, welcome to my channel Grammarian Bhai, and today let's solve workbook exercises of the Model Millionaire. Let me directly begin from the MCQs and extract question answers. And if you are a new visitor to my channel, please subscribe the channel to get many more videos. So here are the MCQs. So I'm not going to read. If I read line by line, then video may be too long. So just have a look of the correct options. Next section, that is context questions. So here the extract are given, and after the extract there are few questions. So let's solve them. So here is the first extract, and the first question of the first extract is, what is said about wealth in the extract? Give the meaning of the poor should be prosaic. So the answer is, it is said that wealth is necessary in order to fully enjoy romance and charm. Those who are wealthy have the luxury of indulging in romantic relationship. The poor should be prosaic means that those who are not wealthy should be down to the earth and focused on practical matters that can help them to be wealthy. Next one, question number 2. Give two positive qualities of Huey. What was his drawback? So the answer is, the two positive qualities of Huey were, first, wonderfully good looking person, second, kind and amiable nature. His drawback was that he lacked intellectual depth, or he was not intelligent or intellectual. What did his father bequeath him? What did he do with his inheritance? So the answer is, his father bequeathed him his cavalry sword and a history of the Peninsular War in 15 volumes. He hung the first over his looking glass, put the second on a shelf between Ruff's Guide and Bailey's Magazine, and lived on £200 a year that an old aunt allowed him. Number 4. How did Huey make a living? What was his experience in the stock exchange and in other concerns? So the answer is, he did not have a steady income and relied on a allowance of £200 per year from his aunt. He tried working on the stock exchange for 6 months but felt out of place. He also became a tea merchant but did not succeed. So he became a charming, professionless young man. Number 5. Give the meaning of the following. Ultimately, he became nothing, a delightful, ineffectual young man with a perfect profile and no professions. It means he has attractive physical and pleasing personality but had no profession. Hence, he was still regarded as delightful due to his physical and pleasing qualities despite his ineffectualness. Second extract, and the first question of the second extract is, who is he referred in the extract? What troubles he had earlier in his life? So the answer is, he refers to Huey Erskine. In his earlier life, he faced troubles primarily related to his financial situation and lack of profession. He struggled to make money and established a successful career. Second one, give the meaning of who had lost his temper. and digestion of India. With reference to India, what theme is referred to? So the answer is it means the retired colonial's negative experiences and hardships during his time in India. His emotional and physical health were affected. The theme is referred to emphasize the challenges the colonial faced in India. Number three, name and explain the figure of speech used in the following. And he was ready to kiss her shoestrings. So the answer is the figure of speech used in the following is hyperbole. It exaggerates his deep affection and willingness to do anything for Laura. By stating that he is willing to kiss her shoestrings indicates that his intense devotion and readiness to express his love in an exaggerated manner. Number four, they were the handsomest couple in London. But what was lacking in their lives? How did they obtain it? So the answer is they were the handsomest couple in London, but they did not have any money. To obtain it, he needed to accumulate £10,000 as demanded by Laura's father. Once he achieved this, they could address the financial gap in their lives and potentially pursue their relationship. Number five, what was the colonial's attitude towards Huey? What does that say about Huey? Which characteristic trait of the colonial is reflected in this attitude towards Huey? So the answer is the colonial's attitude towards Huey was described as hesitant and cautious. He did not approve of his daughter Laura being engaged to him. The colonial gave more importance on financial status or wealth as a determining factor in his daughter's relationship choice, not the physical appearances. Next one, extract 3, and the first question of the extract 3 is who is he referred in the extract? Where did he go and why? So the answer is he refers to Huey. He went to visit his great friend Alan Trevor, who was a painter and artist. He visited Alan because they were friends, spending time together in his studio discussing about artistic nature. Second one, describe Alan Trevor's appearances. Alan Trevor had a strange and rough appearance. He had a freckled face and a red, ragged beard. And this unconventional look added to his artistic persona. He displayed true mastery in his craft, and his paintings were highly in demand. Number three, what is said about Trevor as an artist? Why was he attracted by Huey? So the answer is, as an artist, Allen was highly regarded and considered a real master of his crafts. He had a unique perspective on art, believing that artists should associate with people who were both aesthetically pleasing and intellectually stimulating. He was attracted by Huey's personal charm and his generous nature. Number four, according to Trevor, whom should an artist know? So the answer is, according to Trevor, an artist should know people who are both aesthetically pleasing and intellectually stimulating. He believes that artists should surround themselves with individuals who possess a combination of beauty and intelligence. Number five, why did Trevor give permanent entry to Huey to his studio? What does that show about Trevor? So the answer is Trevor gave permanent entry to Huey to his studio because he appreciated his vibrant and generous nature. Trevor's ability to value true friendship and look beyond superficial appearances highlights his openness and appreciation for character rather than external quality. Next, extract 4. And the first question of extract 4 is: who was the beggar man? Describe his appearance at the studio. So the answer is the beggar man in Trevor's studio was a wizened old man, Baron Hursberg, with a face like wrinkled parchment, with pitiful expression on his face. It is revealed that he was a wealthy man who asked him to paint him as a beggar. What was a model paid for a sitting? How much does an artist get for a picture? So the answer is a model was paid a shilling an hour for a sitting. According to Trevor, he received 2000 guineas for the picture he was working on. Number 3, according to Huey, what must be paid to a model? How is that a comment on Victorian society at that time? So the answer is, according to Huey, a model must be paid a percentage of the artist's earnings for a painting. His comment highlights that the socio-economic inequalities prevalent in Victorian society. It reflects the exploitation of lower class people. His remark sheds light on the unjust power and lack of social equality of that time. What does Trevor say to imply that artists' work is hard? So the answer is Trevor implies that an artist's work is hard by saying it is a way of diffusing civic discontent and reminding the people of their duties and privileges. This statement suggests that creating art requires skill, talent, and a sense of responsibility towards society. Number 5, what is profitable? Manual work or intellectual work? Why? According to Trevor, manual work is profitable because it involves tangible results and direct labor. Intellectual work may be rewarding on a personal and intellectual level, but may not be profitable in a financial gains. Next one, extract 5. And the first question of extract 5 is, why did Huey pity the beggar man? What did he do to help him? So the answer is, Huey pitied the beggar man because of his forlorn and wretched appearance. To help him, Huey took his purse and gave him some money out of compassion. Second one, which theme prevalent in the Victorian period is shown in the action of Huey? So the answer is, the theme of compassion and social responsibility is prevalent in Huey's action. This reflects that the Victorian periods emphasized on love, care, and concern for the less fortunate or for the needy people. Next one, number 3, what was the reaction of the beggar man while receiving alms from Huey? So the answer is, the old man gave a good smile and with his withered lips says, "Thank you, sir, thank you." The old man was touched by the act of kindness from Huey. He felt a sense of relief and appreciation from him. Next one, question number 4, state the impact of Huey's charity. So here, I have made mistakes. So here the question number 4 answer is written in the space of question number 5. So it is in a red ink. So the answer is Huey's act of charity had a significant impact on the beggar man. It brought a smile on his face and felt a sense of momentary relief. It also provided hope and appreciation by the smallest act of generosity. Number 5, what was the reaction of Laura and Trevor on Huey's charity? So, this answer is written in the place of question 4. So, don't be confused, just follow the arrow marks. On Huey's charity, Laura gave a charming scolding to him. His friend Trevor first shouted, gave him a sovereign, and then burst into a roar of laughter. Extract 6. And the first question is, what conquest did Huey make? So the answer is, Huey made a conquest of the old beggar man who turned out to be Baron Husberg, the richest man in Europe. So the beggar has taken a keen interest at him and has become devoted to him. Second one, how was the conquest made? So the answer is, unaware of the beggar's true identity, Huey's little act of kindness and compassion won the heart of the old man. This unexpected encounter with the beggar turned millionaire marked Huey's unwitting conquest. Next one, number 3. What was the immediate fear of Huey when he would go home? So the answer is, the immediate fear of Huey when he would go home was that his act of charity, which gave to a poor old man, would be revealed as a mistake, causing him feel bad and making him feel like a fool. Number 4, give the meaning of what you call rags, I call romance. What seems poverty to you is picturesqueness to me. So here it means some may view worn out clothing as rags and a sign of poverty. But for Trevor, it's a source of romance and aesthetic appeal. He finds beauty even in it and considers them as picturesque quality. Second one, an artist's heart is in his head. It means that the true essence and depth of an artist's feelings and inspirations come from their mental and intellectual capacities rather than from their emotional heart. Next one, number 5. What was told to the beggar man about Huey? What does Huey's reaction on knowing that Trevor had told the beggar about Huey and Laura? So the answer is, Trevor told the beggar man about Huey's personal affairs and about his full detailed information. Huey felt bad and expressed his frustration to Trevor, feeling foolish for unknowingly revealing so much about himself to a stranger. The next one, extract 7. And the first question of extract 7 is, who was the old gentleman who brought the letter? What were the contents in the sealed envelope? So the answer is, the old gentleman who brought the letter was Monsieur Gustave Nudin. The sealed envelope contained a wedding present for Huey and Laura Martin and a check of 10,000 euros from an old beggar. Next one, how did the Baron know that Huey was in need of money? what did he do to fulfill his need? So the answer is Alan Trevor had told the Baron about Huey's financial situation and need for money. To fulfill Huey's need, the Baron provided a wedding present in the form of a check worth 10,000 euros. Third one, what role did Trevor play in finalizing Huey's marriage to Laura? So the answer is Trevor played a crucial role in Huey's marriage to Laura by acting as a bridge between them by sharing Huey's story to Baron, who fulfilled the financial need by giving 10,000 euros, and that paved the way for their marriage. Number 4, the story shows that the poor are generous in helping others. How did Huey's charity to the beggar give him rich dividends? So the answer is the charitable act towards the beggar, who turned out to be a wealthy baron, brought him unexpected rewards. The baron, touched by Huey's generosity, gifted him 10,000 euros. This act of kindness changed Huey's financial situation and improved his prospects significantly. And the last one, explain the meaning of millionaire models are rare enough, but model millionaires are rare still. So the answer is, it means that it is uncommon to find wealthy individual who work as models, but it is even rarer to find models who have become millionaires themselves. It suggests that achieving financial success and wealth goes beyond the realm of a specific profession or talents. So I hope the videos are helpful to you, and if it is helpful to you, subscribe the channel and like the videos.